Made it! Oh, did anyone else see that?
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class?
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into trouble.
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Ha! Now that's more like it!
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And Meowlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky. Greetings.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Professor, what can you...
Unspeakables work in the Ministry's Department of...
Yes, Professor.
Now, you needn't concern yourself with my injury. I made peace long ago with the fact that a sprig of...
You do seem to have come to terms with things rather well.
It's a matter of perspective. Without saying more, perhaps whatever time I've lost was an exchange for time gained. And to dwell on such... At this point, yes?
If I may, Professor, I'm...
Kind of you to say. Speaking of time, perhaps yours would be best spent honing your defensive wand work.
Yes, Professor. Revelio.
You wouldn't catch me keeping one.
used to help out at the Three Broomsticks when I was younger.
Being an officer of the law in a quiet village like Hogsmeade.
Someone else just say it.
Revelio.
Hogsmeade's gone to the duck-off.
We've got dark wizards in place.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare yew-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. I can fly safely. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let...
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today? That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
If I had to pick a professor to race against, it would be... Oh, Black hadn't cancelled it. We wouldn't be looking for the block.
Accio. Levioso. Levioso.
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Pfft, ragged old hat's dropping its standards. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Slytherin.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Success. Brilliant. This is rather fun. Did it? Oh! Oh! Success. Now that wasn't too bad.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
I never thought someone would ever...
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
These rocks have seen better days. Revelio.
Geezer ran face first into Adelaide Oaks the other day.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray's must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean...
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good... How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hello, Mr. Pippin.
Fat...
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You hear the... Shit. Pushing now is good, honest work. One never knows.
Always like that, Pippin.
Madame Luang? I have a delivery from J. Pippin's Potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy... Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his...
Very well. I shall let...
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? A fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Just because you know...
Protego.
You can't get lost.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
My advice when dealing with untoward matters is...
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Reparo. Lumos. Protego. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio. Revelio.
What needs doing, needs doing.
Wonder who lives here.
I'd be terribly grateful if you could
Revelio.
help me and my friend with a time-sensitive delivery.
Revelio.
Hello, might you have time to help with an urgent delivery?
Revelio.
I'd be terribly grateful if you could help me and my friend with a time-sensitive delivery.
You sound as if you could use some help.
Oh, yes, I could. Eddie Thistlewood's the name. A dear friend.
Good idea. Those...
I wonder...
Very well, sir. I should be going now. Thank you.
I'm convinced that Feldcroft...
Mr. Thistlewood.
I wonder if you might track the...
Very well, sir. I shall keep an eye out for 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Oh, thank you. I shall...
What do you have for sale?
Now, how can I help? Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
been keen on keen.
Revelio. Revelio.
Rally behind strength and you can't go wrong. But mine stand behind whimsy and fast.
Reduction!
You dare slay one of my own! You will fall!
Accio. Incendio. The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now. Revelio. Accio. That crate of Chinese chomping cabbages is somewhere in this camp.
I don't know why they're called unforgivable curses. Using them don't bother me none.
Come here, crupmite.
Expelliarmus.
I've heard say so.
I'll have taken your life.
Ah! Hardly felt. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Put me down right now.
Come back here.
Expelliarmus.
That's fine.
To move you up.
Levioso.
No! Levioso!
Now, this has become personal.
Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Now you've gone too far.
You'll have to fight him, Benedict.
Accio.
You go.
Marvelous.
Expelliarmus.
Now where did you go?
Lumos. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
No.
Could it be a murder trial? Protego.
Clever.
Levioso. Revelio. That's one crate in hand. I only need one more. Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Revelio! Reparo!
Everyone check yourself. Never could it be of your own hand that fortune...
Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet.
Revelio!
Hey!
Reparo!
What?
Revelio! Reparo!
Best place to hunt beasts is the forbidden. Oh. Oh.
Revelio!
How nice to see you, my young friend.
I do hate to ask, but
Revelio! Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see...
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we? You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. So nice of you to stop by.
Revelio! I should investigate. Revelio. Accio. Reparo. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Levioso. Revelio. Reparo. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. That's that. Settled.
You'll enjoy your time in Irondale. Shame about...
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. Revelio. I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
I won't rest until you're dead. My family worked in the mines at one time or other. No! I will make you pay.
I can see why Feldcroft needs help. Ranrock's loyalists are hiding out near Feldcroft. They must have the unexpected
Oh, that was meant for me. You won't stop me.
Protego, Levioso. Reparo.
You can't stop
Levioso.
Reparo. You're like a clump.
You're so very weak.
Prepare to surrender now. Losing your stride.
Accio. Protego.
Your acrobatic flow is above the inevitable.
Better sleep on my feet, I could.
Revelio. That's all the crates of Chinese chomp and cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft.
Hello there. Do you have the special delivery from my dear friend Eddie?
Hello, Mr. Ndi? Ed? I have them right here.
Marvel. The same foul curs Feldcroft owes.
What do you have for sale?
At last, some reinforcements. Hopefully this is enough to thwart the goblins. Have I mentioned you're welcome to